Stop scrolling. Because if you've ever felt confused in a relationship, this video is about you. Not the dramatic fights, not the loud breakups, but the quiet kind of pain, the kind no one talks about. It usually starts small. They don't reply like they used to. Conversations feel shorter, dry. You tell yourself, they're probably busy. So you wait. Hours turn into days. Days turn into silence. And suddenly, you're the one overthinking everything. You replay old messages. You reread texts looking for clues. You ask yourself, did I say something wrong? Am I being too much? Here's the truth no one prepares you for. Silence isn't always peace. Sometimes, it's avoidance. When someone stops communicating, it's rarely because they have nothing to say. It's because they don't want to face the conversation. So they delay replies. They change the topic. They joke things away. And they pretend everything is fine. Meanwhile, you're left guessing, overanalyzing, and slowly blaming yourself. That's how emotional distance really works. Not with yelling, not with insults, but with confusion. And confusion hurts more than honesty ever could. Because at least honesty gives you clarity. Silence just leaves you stuck. Here's something important you need to hear. Real connection doesn't feel confusing. It doesn't make you feel anxious all the time. It doesn't make you question your worth. Healthy communication feels clear, even when it's uncomfortable. But emotional avoidance? That feels like walking on eggshells. Like you're always afraid to say the wrong thing. And over time, you start shrinking yourself. You stop asking questions. You stop expressing feelings. You stop bringing things up. Not because you don't care, but because you're tired of being ignored. That's not maturity. That's emotional avoidance. And no, it's not your job to fix someone who refuses to communicate. Let me say that again, slower. It is not your responsibility to chase clarity from someone who avoids it. A lot of people think silence means calm, or strength, or emotional control. But more often than not, silence is fear. Fear of confrontation. Fear of vulnerability. Fear of taking responsibility. And instead of dealing with those fears, they choose distance. The problem is, distance doesn't just protect them. It hurts you. Because while they're avoiding the conversation, you're carrying the emotional weight for both of you. You're the one trying to understand, trying to be patient, trying to keep the peace. But love shouldn't feel like emotional labor. Love shouldn't feel like decoding mixed signals, or waiting for someone to finally say what they mean. You deserve communication that feels safe, not silence that feels like punishment. Someone can care about you, and still not be capable of giving you the connection you need. That doesn't make you weak, and it doesn't make them evil. It just means the relationship is unbalanced. Effort isn't just about showing up physically. It's about showing up emotionally. If someone would rather go quiet, then talk things through, that tells you everything you need to know. Not about your worth, but about their emotional capacity. You're not asking for too much. You're asking the wrong person. The right connection won't leave you confused. It won't leave you guessing. And it won't make you feel small for wanting clarity. Real love doesn't disappear when things get uncomfortable. It leans in. It talks. It stays. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is stop explaining yourself to someone who refuses to listen. And choose clarity. Even if it means choosing yourself.